Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw a new skin from Season 7, and it's gonna be the beginning tiers of the Lynx skin. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're gonna start out with her eyes first. So we're gonna draw in just kind of like a line and it's kind of slanting down, so that's gonna be the top of her eye. And then we'll draw the same thing on the other side. Okay, so this one's gonna go out. And then once you have that, on this end here, we're gonna come down and just close it straight across. So for the bottom, come across. And let's go back up. So it's kind of like a leaf shape. And then from there, we're gonna draw in her eyeball. So we're gonna draw kind of like one curve, maybe slightly bigger. And then the inside, I'm gonna add a little circle. I'm gonna shade around it, so I can save in the highlights. Okay, so that's her eye. And then from there, we're gonna draw in one of her eyebrows. So on the top here, just draw one line. So that's gonna be the bottom of the eyebrow, and then we're gonna go to the top. Just kind of go up, and then come back down. Okay, and then on this side, she's got some hair right here. So just draw in around the corner here, just draw in like a little line first. And then now we can draw in her eyebrow. So it's gonna be right behind the hair. It's one line across and then just a little bit of thickness there. Okay, so we're gonna draw in the glasses last. So let's move on down to her face. So we're gonna draw her nose right in the middle, just come down. Just keeping it simple, just one little curve. And then come down more for her lip, so one line across. I give her a slight smile. And then the lower lip, one line. And then the upper lip, like a smaller line. And then once you have those lines, all you have to do is just kind of connect those corners. So from the bottom here, just go to the corner. And then on this one as well. It's kind of difficult with this stick Sharpie, but I hope you guys can see what's going on. Alright, so that's her lip, and let's draw in the side of the face. So for the side of the face, we'll draw this side first. I'm just gonna draw like a little bracket like this. And then this side is behind the hair, so I'm gonna start over here, slightly lower. Just kind of come down. And then once you reach the mouth area here, I'm gonna start turning it inwards. It's always tricky with female faces. Come in and just kind of close it off for a chin. Alright, so that's her face, and let's move on to the top. So for the top on the hat right here, just kind of draw one line across. And you can connect any spaces you have here. And then let's draw in the hair first actually. So on the side here, just gonna draw one curve coming down, about right here. And then this line that we drawn earlier, we're just gonna close it off. And then one line here, so here's the back of it here. You know what, let's finish up the face here before we move on to the hat, because the hat's actually pretty simple. Okay, so on the side here, around the eye, just come across. The ear. And then for a hair, just kind of come down like this. It's gonna go behind the ear, and then just come across. Alright, so now we can draw her hat. So her hat's really easy. We're just gonna go up. Curve. It's a little bit flatter on top. And just come back down, another curve. And then for the inside here, just gonna draw almost the same curve. And then here's the strap across, one line across, one curve here. And then we can add in some loops here, some holes. I'm just gonna add two. And then to finish up her hair, it's gonna go up here, just kind of slant it up. Alright, so let's finish up the ear on the hat. So we're just gonna come to the side. Here's the middle, just come to the side. Just draw curve and then just come back in. Or if it's easier for you, you can make one mark here and then make another mark on the bottom. And then you can just kind of draw two curves going to those points. Alright, and then once you have that, just gonna add another curve inside, so this one's easy. Alright, and then finally we can draw our glasses, right? So for our glasses, it's just gonna go right over. So just come to the middle here. I'm gonna make a little block. And then this one's gonna go up and right across, right over the eye. Start on the bottom here. Okay, so just a little angle. Come across. And I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker for the frame. Okay, so same thing here. You can come up. This one's gonna go down. And this one's gonna go across right over the eye. Cross. And then just come back down. Alright, so that's the head, and yeah, I know it's a little bit complicated, but it is a very cool looking design. So now let's move on to her body, and her body is a lot easier. So here's her neck. Draw two straight lines. And then I'm going to come out slightly, just a little bit, and then finish up her shirt inside here, the collar. Just kind of pinch it in toward the middle. And then we're going to go out slightly, because she's got a jacket. And now we're going to come down. This is going to be the zipper part. Okay, just come straight down. And then here, this is going to keep going up. Just curve it. So this is actually part of the collar. Just curve up. I know it's a little bit weird, but once we draw the other part, it'll make sense. So once you come up, we're going to come back down and just kind of meet up to that line. Okay, so start here, just kind of come down. Okay, so that's our collar. So now we'll continue on with this shirt here on the shoulder. Keep going out. And then come down and just close that off. So that's going to be one side of the shirt, the jacket. Okay, and then let's draw in the hip so we know where we are. So here's the chest area. We're going to curve, just kind of come down, just go out. And then her shirt kind of comes all the way down here. So we're just going to draw in one smooth curve all the way around. And then for some details, you know what? Let's add in the details later. Let's finish up her arms first. Okay, so her arm, here's her armpit. So shoulder coming down. Come down, close it. Add one section. And now for a lower arm, we just kind of flare it out. Pinch this one in, curve it in, and this one's almost straight down. Close it off. And then for a glove, this one's easy. We're just going to extend it slightly and then just kind of pinch it back in and then close it. And then for a fist, it's just going to be a little hook. Come down for the thumb, back of the fist. Just kind of turn it inwards. And let's just add a little box in here. Alright, so let's draw the other arm. So same thing here. Here's the armpit. Curve down. So it's going to be the same as the other side. Then one section. Lower arm, flare out. And then this one's going to pinch in. Use the other side for reference. Coming down and just close it off with a slant. Extend it and then come back in. Close it off. Okay, and then same thing here. Come down, little hook. Back of the fist and just turn it and close it. Let's add that little open finger there. Okay, so that's the upper body, and let's just fill in the details. So there's not a lot of details right here on the shoulder. Just kind of come down in the middle and just go out. So it's gonna be like a orange pad there. And then for the pocket, just draw one line and let's give it some thickness, so a little slanted rectangle. And then on the shoulders here, she's got a little patch, so I'm just gonna draw one curve and just add in one more curve on the inside. And then on her shirt, she's got, it's kind of subtle, but she's got a little bar here, just straight across. Alright, so that's the upper body, and let's move on down to her legs. So here's the middle, just make a little mark on the bottom here. We're gonna start back up here, so here's the hip, and then we're gonna draw just one big curve coming down. It's gonna be for a thigh, and then we're gonna come back here in the middle, curve. And for the knee, just one little bracket like this. And let's draw on the other side first before we move down further. So same thing here, one big curve. Start in here, curve. And then for her knee, same thing, just one little bracket. Okay, for the lower legs, let's see. So we're gonna come out. Almost ran out of space here. Pinch it back in. We're gonna close it a little bit early because she's got these big tennis shoes. Okay, extend that. Come down, and then just close it off with a slight curve. And then here we're gonna come down to just basically one big dome shape. Close it off, and let's just add in one segment. Okay, so the other side is going to be the same. Flare out. Close it. I'm going to extend it. Slight curve. And then we're just going to come down. Go out more on this side. Close it off, and then one section. Okay, and then lastly for the patterns here, so it's really simple. We're just gonna draw one line across the thigh here. So same thing on both sides, and then we're gonna draw one line across here. Okay, so here's the middle. Just move over to the side a little bit. Just draw one line. And then on the bottom here, let's see, this is gonna be her socks. I'm gonna draw one line like that, and then the tights are gonna be at an angle here. So we're just gonna draw one line like this going in. And then lastly for the patterns here, we're gonna draw 1, 2, and then one thinner one. Okay, so one big band, and then one smaller one on the bottom. And that is it for this very cool looking Lynx skin in Fortnite from Season 7. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.